Yo, what's going on, guys? Good morning. It is Sunday, and I finished the room finally. Well, there's a few little touches I have to kind of work on, but let me show you guys real quick.
Shake, shake, rock and roll, everybody on the dance floor. Dance to the rock and roll. Not know a girl sweet.
Sorry if you hear kids in the background. But yeah, here's the room. I'm pretty sure you saw a little bit on the time lapse or whatever. But ta-da. It was a pain moving all this stuff. This was a pain to put in there because I had to lift up the bunk bed and it's really heavy. This thing is super heavy. That thing's super heavy. We still got to put some curtains here. My wife wants like a little curtain thing so that my girls can change in here if they need to. Sorry, the kids were so excited this morning or last night. They were so excited to about their room when we revealed it to them. I wish I would have recorded it, but I was too tired. But anyways, they came in here. They're super excited about it that they all had a sleepover in the room. And yeah, sorry, it's like not picked up, but there's a little like reading corner, got light. Oh yeah, by the way, I installed that. So now they have this little fan right here. It's crazy. It's probably like, I don't know, 10 inches, maybe 12-inch fan. And it gives off way more air than the old school, like big one that we had on there. Plus, we now have a lot more light in here. And because we painted all the wood white and the wood paneling over here, now in the day when we get daylight, this reflects back and it actually, believe it or not, looks a lot more brighter than it used to be. This room used to be super dark and now it's actually pretty bright. This is actually bright for this room because this wall was almost like black. So I think it would just like absorb all the light. Just kind of wanted to film this for my family because I've done a lot to this house since we moved in here like 9 years ago, almost 10. It's so cool to see the evolution of the house and how we've changed it and everything like that. Anyways, we're about to head out to church, but yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit.
Ass can't beat. She likes to rock and roll with me. She shakes to the left, shakes to the right. She tells me that we're alright. She says, hey, baby, let the good times roll. Shake, shake, rock and roll. Shake.
So Sundays is usually the day where we try to practice the Sabbath. And for those that don't know what the Sabbath is, I know the simple version, it's taking time to rest and praise the Lord. But yeah, anyways, my wife ended up leaving me here with my 4 youngest ones because she took my oldest, Jasenia and Camila. They're both 13 and 12 years old to their friend's house right after church. Their friends go to our church. And so it's normal sometimes for them to go over and have like a little play date or something like that. So she thought it was going to be just a play date. But little does my daughter know is that her best friend is throwing her a surprise 14th birthday party. So that's pretty cool because her friend has a really cool house. They have a pool and everything. Not that they can go in the pool right now. Now, one of the questions I think that I ask myself is like, what does it feel like to have a 14-year-old daughter? That's crazy for me to think. I'm 36 years old. My daughter's 14. And honestly, I love it because I still feel very young. I still feel like I got a lot of energy to be able to spend time with her. It's cool that she's now getting into a level to where I can just have different conversations with her. But yeah, I'm very proud of my daughter. She is 14 years old, or she will be 14 years old March 1st. So not yet. This was supposed to be like a curveball, so that's why they did it now, so she wouldn't expect it. But she looks like a 16, 17-year-old, to be honest. She's got to be like 5'9". I am 5'9". She's my height or maybe an inch shorter than me, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think that she's my height, especially because like I wear cowboy boots all the time. So yeah, maybe I'm cheating with that, but my wife is 6 foot tall, so she definitely took after her mom's side of the family. They're all over 6 foot tall. My wife's actually the shortest one. Well, her mom's like 5'9", and then my wife's 6 foot tall, and then her siblings are over 6 foot tall, and her dad is too. So they're all very tall family. And I think I'm the tallest one in my family. I'm 5'9". No, I'm lying. My brother is taller than me. He's got to be like 5'10". But that's my little brother. So I'm the oldest out of 8, but my brother is the tallest one. So by like he's got to beat me by like an inch, maybe 2, honestly. I don't know. I could be wrong for that. But yeah, today we're just chilling, guys. I finished the bedroom. I'm super excited about that. So I just want to record that too. And oh, real quick, I know my kids watch this, but Jasenia, I want to tell you that I'm proud of you. I hope you're having a good time, or I hope you had a good time at your friend's house. So I know my kids, like I said, watch these videos. So I wanted to just shout that out for my daughter in case she watches this. All right, guys, we're going to switch up the angle here a little bit. And I did grab my phone because one of my weaknesses is actually names. I can never remember names to save my life. Like, I don't know what it is. Even at weddings, sometimes I have to have the name on my screensaver just so I can remember my clients' names on their wedding day. I know. I tell my clients this all the time. I'm like, listen, I might ask you for your name. It's just a weakness that I have. I don't know what it is. Names just don't stick to my head. Maybe if somebody knows a secret hack on how to do it besides writing names on the palm of my hand, then let me know. But you guys know that I've been on this like 30-day. I think I'm on the 3rd day, maybe, or 2nd day. I don't remember. But I'm on this 30-day no gear talk challenge where I'm going to try my best to not talk about gear or try to sell you something on these videos, because I want to make the videos about my life, about vlogging. And that's really what I want to do. Yes, my views have dropped dramatically. Like I said, it hurts. It does hurt a little bit. I would be lying if I said it didn't. It's kind of discouraging, but I have to remember the main focus as to why I vlog. And I'm also not going to make videos about vlogging because that's almost the same thing as the gear thing. So that'll be the last thing I'm going to say about that. I do want to give some shout outs out though in this video. And me moving into this, like I said, into this challenge where I don't talk about gear and vlogging more about just regular life things. Like, my life isn't super interesting, but I still want to record my thoughts and just everyday things that I do so that my kids can watch these videos. And this person inspires me so much. And the first shout out is going to be to my boy, A Tata. I'll put the tag right here, but his name is Anthony Gilbert. He's my homie from, I think you're from Arizona. Please correct me, or New Mexico. It's somewhere nice that I wish I had lived in because it looks like it's hot over there, and I love that. So, bro, if I butchered something here, let me know, and also let me confirm with me. I think you said you're from Arizona, but I'm not sure. It looks like you're from Arizona from like your environment that you're filming in, but I could be wrong. The reason why I like Anthony Gilbert is because he has been consistently vlogging his everyday life, and the meaning behind his channel is awesome. His channel is called A Tata, and basically Tata is like a endearment name for like dad or grandpa, and basically it fits the channel. I believe he is a grandfather, and he's vlogging his life because he wants to leave something for his grandchildren, and that is so cool. And you can just see the passion in his videos. I don't think he ever mentions anything about the amount of views he gets or likes or anything. He's just going about his day. He's being himself. He talks about, random things that he's getting into, just real life things that he's doing around the house. He tells us about how he feels and, takes us on all these adventures. And the cool thing is that this guy doesn't like need all this crazy gear. He's been doing it on his phone. He was doing it on like an older GoPro that I think died on him. He mentioned recently on one of his vlogs. It's just so inspiring to not have to worry about gear. Like, I worry so much about gear, lighting, setup, all this stuff, all these things that just all it does is block me from creating the memory or message I want to remember. And you don't need all of the crazy gear to do it. He did just pick up one of these DJI mic minis, and congratulations, bro. I'm excited for you. I think his wife also got him the Nano, so he's going to be leveling up here very soon from his phone, so that way he can continue vlogging. But bro, I just want to let you know that you inspire me a lot, and I love that you're just continuing on your mission of documenting your life for your grandkids and not worrying about the views or nobody else out there, whatever comments or anything like that. Know that every like, or at least whatever likes you get on these videos, I'm one of those likes every single time you post, and I do watch all of your videos. So anyways, if you guys are interested in vlogs like this that talk about life and meaning and stuff like that, and are interested in getting to just know people for who they are and their everyday life and everything like that, please go check out this dude right here. I'll tag him again right here. And then the second one is a new one for me. All right. And the second one is another amazing vlogger that she's kind of new, but I think she's going to pass me in subscribers and everybody out there. She's definitely going to be one of those vloggers, video creators that's going to be up in the, 50K plus viewers, and she could make it big time just because her videos are so cool. She's very natural at talking at the camera, and not to mention, I really just love her edits and her color grade. Her pacing of her videos is on point. Girl, you're killing it. But her name here, I'm gonna put it right here, is with Camilla. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I'm not butchering your name. I know everybody butchers my last name, which is fine. It's actually Luis Hermosillo. That's how you say my name. Not Hermosillo, it's Hermosillo. So the double L makes a Y sound at the end. But Camilla, girl, you're killing it. I just want to let you know that I also watch all of your videos. I'm excited. I think at this point, I saw that you're coming out with a color grading video. And I'm excited to see that just because I'm passionate about color grading and trying out different sauces. I also, shoot D-Log M, but I'm happy with all the profiles that these cameras are able to offer and just the ease of use. But you do an amazing job at teaching people while also vlogging your life. Like combining those two, I feel like it's the perfect formula to grow your channel if you're trying to grow in views and as a creative, as a vlogger and all that stuff. Mixing tech, nerdy stuff, teaching with your daily life vlogs is the perfect formula. It's very hard to do. For some people, it comes naturally, and I think Camilla is one of them. So if you want to learn and get inspired to vlog with your action camera and like get all the tips and tricks while like enjoying a very aesthetically pleasing video, because she does plan like the shots and everything like that, they just look amazing. You can tell the quality and time that goes into these videos is really, really cool. Go check her out. I'll put the name right here. But anyways, those are my 2 shout outs for today. I'm going to keep shouting out people probably every other week or whenever I feel like I find somebody. I'll sprinkle some shout outs here and there. But other than that, guys, I think this is going to be it for the vlog. Hopefully I kept it under 10 minutes. I don't think I did, but that's going to be all for today. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Love you all. Peace.
Shake, rock and roll.